My parents started the dairy in 1968, so we've been doing it over 50 years now as a family farm here in Sonoma County. We are a certified humane dairy. We were the first certified humane dairy in the United States. So that's always been an important part. Even before we were certified, we always did very humane practices with our dairy goats and all the animals that we've had on the farm. We used to make cheese, but nowadays the creamery is focusing on the yogurt and the kefir, and those are more staples in people's diets. And it is sold nationwide.
Colton loves the goat milk, right?
Yeah. I have it with cereal sometimes, and sometimes just by itself.
Yeah, and I love the yogurt and the kefir. It's really good.
We do practice a lot of sustainability here.
One of our many projects is the rainwater catchment systems. When the rain falls on the roof, it goes through the pipes and then a filter, and then we have a rainwater catchment tank right here, and it fills up, and then we use it to water all of our different crops of the year.
So we can collect 100,000 gallons of rainwater on a good year to use for summer irrigation. Unfortunately, with the drought right now, we're not quite to capacity of the tanks, but hopefully we'll get a few more rains this season. We use all the barn clean out for mulching in the hop yard, the olive field, the flower field. We make all of our own compost here on site. We will do weed suppression using the straw that we clean out from the kid pens and other barns. So we're very much into using stacking functions here on the farm and reusing stuff. We do grow a crop called tagasasti, which is a drought-tolerant legume that we use to feed the goats as well. Another sustainability practice that we're proud of, the farm is solar powered. So we have these panels that track with the sun throughout the day for full optimization, and throughout the year it makes or generates more power than we actually use down at the farm. We also have a cut flower field, about a 1/4 acre. Right now we have Icelandic poppies and ranunculus blooming. It is a new side business that we're working on. We do have a lot of acreage here, and we only can keep so many goats and want to keep so many goats. So we're looking at other areas to diversify, to bring more income into the farm and doing things that we love. I love growing flowers, and there is a big demand for local flowers again, instead of ones that are shipped halfway across the world. So we have a lot of great local flower farmers here in Sonoma County that are providing super fresh, organically grown flowers to the local florists.
When the goats have babies, you call it kidding. So they'll give birth. I don't really handle the births. Dad usually handles them. When they're born, they're really alert already, and they're walking within the first hour, just alert and ready to go. They absolutely love climbing just on anything. So they'll jump on the hay bales, on the stumps, they'll go from one to another.
Yeah, we like to take the little ones and bring them into our house and just love them in there. It's fun. It's like having a puppy all the time.
Are goats very easy to house train?
No, they're not. So you got to be very observant. When COVID hit, that was right at the beginning of our spring tour season, so we essentially shut down the spring tours last year. But we did have a small round in the fall, and we are starting our spring tour season now. We just had our first tour of the year this last weekend, and it turned out really well, because a lot of folks, they want to get outside, of course, and get out more in nature, and there's always been a big push, I think, to learn where your food comes from, but our tours have been selling out. We do COVID measures. You can see some pens back here in the back of us, so each group will have their own pen with their baby goats to play with. And how do you think they've gone so far, Nicole?
I think they've gone really well. People really enjoy coming out and visiting the babies. It's like therapy, just getting to hold them and relax here.
Last year, COVID hit, and all of a sudden everything shut down, and they said, okay, everybody, you need to stay home. And I thought, well, that's all we do anyway. And so if anything, I feel like it has brought our family closer together. I think that we could really bond and work as a family on the farm. You have to look at the blessings that come with the hardships, for sure.